Okay guys, so just thought I'd give you a quick little intro whilst I'm at home before I get on the bank. So tomorrow I'm just going to a nice little lake just to test out these bad boys from Fjuka baits. So these are their 2-in-1, which are hookable pellets if you like. I've also got their sort of carp side of things as well. So I'm going to have one rod out for carp and one rod out for anything really. So that's what I'm going to be using tomorrow. Fingers crossed it all goes okay. Hi guys, so for this quick little vlog I'm just going to pop out having a bit of a day sesh on a lake I've not been to for a good few years, so I've got no idea what the form is like. I'm treating it like a park lake and I'm trying out these Fjuka baits, 2-in-1 hookable baits, so you can put them straight on the hook. I've also got some of their carp boilies that are pre-drilled, the pellet boilies actually, so they're pre-drilled pellets that are pre-drilled, and I'm going to be using them today. One on a float rod, which I've not used a float for ages, and one on a carp rig. So fingers crossed I can get into a few fish for you and we'll see how they go. Alright guys, so after fishing for a couple of hours I've only had a couple fish, which I had the first one literally within about 15-20 seconds of putting it in, and then, well, don't mind saying I wasn't prepared for that guys. I literally just put the rod in the water on the Fjuka baits. Sorry, you have to excuse me, I'm holding my phone. On the Fjuka baits, and looks like I caught my first carp. Look at that. In the water 2 minutes. That's crazy. 2 minutes guys. And then I've waited like a couple of hours and I've just had another little one. So I think I'm going to kind of change my method. The float rod is what's produced 2 of the bites so far, but that's too slow. They're on the surface here, so I shouldn't really be doing the Fjuka baits. I should be doing a surface bait, but it's a test, so I need something a bit better at getting the bait down, I think. So I think I'm going to go back to the van, grab my method feeder, and I'm going to be using the Fjuka bait in a method feeder mix, I believe. Should be worth a try. Okay guys, so using the red Fjuka 2-in-1 baits where you can put them through your hook and in a method feeder, it's proving pretty great actually. I was going to say fantastic, or literally guys, I'll put them out within 5 minutes I've got a fish on. Now I'm not saying they are the biggest carp, but that's down to the stamp of fish in this lake. I haven't had anything over probably about 8 pounds so far, but I have had a good 5, 6, I have had 6 fish so far. Quick little one on the method feeder guys, only small. Here we go guys, into another one. Definitely going to be carp this time, although the others have been carp but small. This one's a little bit bigger. See if we can get it to the surface. Wants to go for them reeds. Not massive guys, but another bait to the Fjuka. Probably about 5-6 pound. Let's net it and get it back safely. Okay guys, so another one falling into the Fjuka baits, not quite as small as I thought, so yeah, quite nice, happy days. Definitely the prettiest one of the day guys. Lovely little mirror, gorgeous. Look at that, absolutely gorgeous. Happy days. Two before using the method feeder and 4 since. Literally within 5 to 10 minutes I'm getting picked up every time. Hi guys, so today I've been testing Fjuka 2-in-1 baits along with their carpy range as well. On the Carpy pre-drilled pellets, I had just one fish. I had a couple of takes, but I missed one. So had just one fish. Fairly okay size. I mean, I say okay size, but it was probably only about £6. It wasn't massive, but it was a nice fish, really nice and pretty. On the float, I had a couple fish where you're just using putting your hook through the bait. So I had a couple of fish like that. Missed probably about 3 as well, so I missed a few for sure. And then I moved to method feeder, and then probably every 15 minutes I was picking up a fish. Had quite a few nice ones. I think it's coming up to 3 o'clock now, and I've probably had about 11 fish. So it's not super great, but it's not bad either. Nothing over really £7, I would say. Nothing bigger than £7, guys. But I think there's fish in here up to 25. And to be fair, I've come on the wrong day to try and do a bottom bait here. Guy over the other side of the lake was on bread and floaters, and he was absolutely killing it. I've got to be honest. I think he had like probably about 9 fish within an hour. So he was doing really well. And then it died off for him, but he was doing really well. They were slurping over there, and I was just wishing I had some floaters on me. I'd be doing that. But as far as it goes with the Fjuka baits, I think if you use them in the right conditions, they're probably phenomenal. Obviously I was using the larger sizes for the carp, but when I wanted to throw it out as loose feed, I was just breaking them in 3 and rolling them out and then just chucking a handful, and it certainly seemed to work, guys. So I can recommend it. This is only a quick little review, guys, but just for me to do something different than the norm. I haven't really enjoyed today though. It's been really good coming to a lake that I haven't fished at for probably about 4 or 5 years, so quite a while. It's changed a bit, but it's given me a good day's worth of fishing. I've had bends in both my rods. It's a 2-rod limit here, and I'm on light tackle and all the rest, so it's been really enjoyable playing the fish. So I've had a really good day. I know the packets are quite cheap. I think they're like £1.99 a packet or something like that. If I was going to come again, I'd get the smaller packets, if I'm honest, not the ones for carp, you know, just for the ones for mixed species coarse fishing, and you'd get a lot more in the packet and make it much easier for feeding. But no, really good, guys. Happy with it. I hope you've enjoyed this quick, very little vlog. It's just a quick day out, have a bit of fun. That's what fishing should be about, guys. Stay safe, stay fishing.